What to do when you get a difficult question from the audience and you don't know the answer? Of course, as a speaker, you don't want to be surprised or embarrassed by a difficult questions. Here are a few tips. Number 1, prepare difficult questions. The best way to deal with difficult or unexpected questions is to be well prepared. Before beginning your presentation, think about what questions might come up and what the best answer would be. You can estimate and prepare the most difficult questions. Number 2, stay calm. Don't let annoying questions get you down. In that case, it's important that you remain calm and composed and keep the situation under control. Remember, you don't have to answer the questions immediately. Pause a few seconds and think calmly about the best way to answer. Number 3, respond briefly and to the point. Some questioners make it a sport to ask long, unclear, and complicated questions. Try to keep your answer as compact as possible so that you can keep control of the situation. Instead of then answering the whole questions and risking going into too much detail, you can address part of it. Briefly answering part of the questions may be enough to satisfy them. Number 4, bounce the ball back. When someone asks a difficult, complicated, or tricky questions to which you cannot give a clear answer, it's the best to answer this version of questions in return. As for example, can you clarify that? What you mean by that? Or can you repeat the question? Number 5, be honest if you don't the answer. Sometimes questions are too difficult to answer. Don't be afraid to admit that you don't know something or haven't considered an alternative approach. An enthusiastic. That's an interesting idea. I hadn't thought about that. It's much more positive than I don't know. And number 6, maintain control. At a certain point, you want to wrap up the question's time. You can do this by saying one last question to finish, or we have time for one more question. This way to keep the reins in your hands and avoid asking questions that get you out of the hand. And I hope some tip mentioned above can help you. Thank you.